Selling naked puts can make you rich. In this video I'm going to show you 3 ways how we were able to make $1,800 just selling puts on MicroStrategy MSTR in less than 2 weeks. Let's get started. My name is Eve. I like to sell naked puts 8 times the ATR. So far out of the money that if I do get a sign, I'll be a happy camper because that stock jumped so much, and then I'll do the wheel. Let's get started. All the links below. Join us and let's go. MSTR, about 2 weeks ago we sold naked puts. There are 3 ways to make money with naked puts. I'll go over all of them in this video. This is Tasty Trade. I like to sell naked puts on Tasty because the buying power is much less than Robinhood. Robinhood would like you to do a cash secured put. Tasty would like you to do a naked put, which is about 20-30% of the buying power. Here are the indicators that I use. All will go into the free course that I'm building. Will be live in about 2 weeks or so on School Group. Again, link below. ATR is the most important indicator to me. Most important indicator to me. It's not RSI, MACD and all that stuff. No, I use math, I use statistics, and I sell 8 times the ATR. What is an ATR, you might ask? You see here, this is the price, 41.57. ATR indicator, average true range, that's the name. 41.57, that's 40 bucks. Let's round it up. 40 bucks is then the price that MicroStrategy has moved on average every single day. On average, not the exact number, but on average every day in the last 14 days. The last 14 days, you could expect a $40 moves on a daily basis. We are now at 380. 40 bucks move on average, again, not every day, is about 10%, which is insane. And that's why I sold naked puts, because I knew that days like today will come where it moves $7, not 40. Still up 2%, but that's not 10% a day. And when the stock doesn't move that much, when the stock just stays sideways for a couple of days, the option sellers, this is how they make money. The option sellers make money when the stock goes sideways, when the stock goes up, or when the stock goes down just a little. I'm going to repeat all of this when I show you the trade and how we made $1,800. That's it. Well, what I like to do, I like to take this number 41.57. I'm going to take this number 41.57 and I'm multiplying this number by 8. Why 8? Because I like to sell naked puts so far out of the money that if I do get a sign, that means that the stock has dropped so much to the extreme levels that assume long term or even short term, or in most cases, let's say Nike and Starbucks that dropped 20-something% to the 8 ATR. Target video that I've done like 2 weeks ago, already above our price after it dropped like 10 ATR post earnings. It's already back, and our option selling naked puts is now worthless. We collect the entire amount most likely. And I like to sell. I'm gonna take this number 330 bucks. Now I'm not gonna do 380 minus 330. I'm not gonna sell $50 put, but I did sold 11 days ago. Check my channel. 11 days ago I posted a video selling MicroStrategy 250. We sold the 250 calls put. We sold the 250 naked puts when MicroStrategy was around $400. That's it. Was around $400 and now it's around 380. Nothing changed. Not a lot of change. I picked the 250 because it's a round number, and it's also I expected for the move to not be like 10%, 40 bucks every single day. We collected upfront $1,800, and let me show you how crazy it is. Barely 2 weeks later, let's see where we are. And by the way, these are all my indicators. I make sure this is green. Again, everything will be in the free course. IVR, we sold about here at 80. I like to sell naked puts to collect more premium when it's above 50. We're now at 52. It was 130. This was the top, you see here, at like 500, 530. This is 8 times Kettler channel, also extreme. Waiting for this to go back to the blue line. This would be a good time to maybe do other stuff, but when it's over 8 times the Kettler channel right here, talked about it in my channel, there's no best strategy, but when you see a stock break 8 times the Kettler channel to either way, this is the time for me to just buy puts. But I didn't buy puts because the IVR was extreme, so I just sold puts. I sold naked puts and I collected insane amount of income. 2 weeks later, it's almost worthless. Let me show you what we've done. Okay, so you go to trades and we pick the December 20 right here. There's 16 days to expiration. It's not even 2 weeks, it's like 10 days or something. Look at this. We sold the 250 put. Okay, about 10-11 days, depends when you watch the less than 2 weeks. Okay, less than 2 weeks we sold the 250. What does it mean? It means that if MicroStrategy drops below 250, remember it was 400 at the time, you are obligated to purchase 100 shares of MicroStrategy at that point in time. When? At December 20 in expiration, on Friday expiration. That's it. Anything before that, you can close the trade, and that's it. That's simple as that. And the 3 ways to make money is 1, MicroStrategy keeps going up. 2, MicroStrategies stay sideways. 3, MicroStrategies go down a lot, all the way to 250 cents. Anything above 250, 260, 280, 300, doesn't matter what, this option will expire worthless. We have collected $1,800 by being an option sellers. As an option seller, you are not gambling that the price will do 3 things. You are making money when you have 3 ways to win. Again, MicroStrategies goes up, you win. MicroStrategies stays the same, you win. MicroStrategies go down, you win, unless it goes all the way up to $250.01. You win 3 ways, and that's how option sellers make their money. There's other option strategies, all will be talked about in this channel and in the school group, which is now free. Feel free to join, link below. But look at this, we collected $1,800. That's money. That's money. Oh, I got disconnected. We collected $1,800. Some people can pay rent, some people can pay mortgage, some people can, I don't know, pay for stuff. $1,800. My channel is not about making $10,000 a day, $100,000 a month, get rich. No, I'm here to sell naked options and generate 3-4% a month, and that's it, and move on with my life. This helps cover all my bills and help me retire early. Hope you can do the same. That's it, so I can sleep better. And yes, people think selling naked puts is risky. For me, it's a lot safer than just buying calls or just buying a stock, for that matter. 100 shares of Misty right now, 2 weeks ago you bought for $40,000, you're now down $2,000. That's it. If you bought 100 shares of Misty at 400, you're down $2,000. Now I have a right to buy 100 shares of Misty, MSTR at 250, which is $25,000 only on December 20 by expiration, if the price is below that. If the price is above that, the money that I collect for this privilege is mine to keep. Would you rather put $40,000 on the line on Misty at 400 and now you're down 2,000 and just hope for the price to go up? You got no other choice other than hope. That's it. You bought 100 shares for $40,000 at 400, and that's it. You can't do any. You can do covered calls, but that's a different story. But you just hope and pray for the price to go up. I prefer to put, I don't know, $25,000 on the line only and only on expiration date, and only if the price is below 250. That is it. Now the price, look at this, $380. It was 1,800, meaning this minus this, we are up. Let me show you, $1,400. We collected at that point in time, 11 days ago, we collected 1,800, it was 1,790 minus 380. We are up $1,400 right now. There's still about 2 weeks left for this position. There's still mid on the bone. I'm not closing this trade. I will close this trade when this will be about 80 bucks. When this goes to like two numbers below 100, I will close the trade and collect like 1,700 bucks, most likely in a few days. Look at this theta decay, 46.01. Every day, this option, if all else is equal and nothing happens, this option will keep losing $46 every single day. That's how option sellers make money, by theta decay. Every day that the stock doesn't go crazy and doesn't do much, this option theoretically, if all else is equal, will lose 46 bucks, 46 bucks, 46 bucks until it's worthless. And that's how it lost so much, from 1,800 to 400 bucks in less than 2 weeks. POP, 91% probability of profit that this option will expire worthless, and MicroStrategy would not be at 250 by expiration, which is in 2.5 weeks. And that's it. The max loss, yeah, $24,000. The max loss is if MicroStrategy in the next 2 weeks declare bankrupt, go to zero. This will be your max loss. That's the risk that you're taking as an option seller, that the company that you're selling naked puts will go to zero. So you are still obligated to buy 100 shares at the price of 250, which is $25,000. That's the risk. But for this risk, I have a certain rules. I have certain watch list. I have certain IVR, implied volatility, statistics and math, all below in the link, how I pick my trades specifically. But this one will most likely expire worthless. If it doesn't, I will be happy to own 100 shares of MicroStrategy at 250, because right now, let me show you, 250 is right here. It's below the blue line, which is 8 times the Kettler channel, which is around 267. If it happens, there's 2.5 weeks. Most likely nothing will happen. The stock will not move 40 bucks on average, as you saw the ATR. It's barely $5-6 move today. And a couple of more days, realistically, this will go from 400 to zero. And if it goes from 380 to 80, I'll close the trade, collect $1,700 in about 2-3 weeks. And that's it, and move on and do this again once all the conditions are met. The IVR is good, the ATR is good, the green line is good, the Kettler channel is good, and tons of other stuff are good. And I will also post it in the members area below. That's what I got for you today. Try and switch your mind shift, become an option seller, because there's 3 ways that you can win. As I said, if the stock goes up, you win. If the stock goes down all the way to $250.1, you still win, which is a lot. And if the stock doesn't go anywhere, you still win. Would you rather have a 91% chance to win or 9% chance to win if you just buy 8 times the ATR? And yes, you could have made money, a lot of money, if you bought MicroStrategy about, a month ago. If you just bought call options, I get that, I really do. If you bought MicroStrategy a month ago, just call options, or Tesla, you made bank, you made a lot more than just selling naked puts. But I'm not talking about this one-time event that most likely you lost 20 other events that you don't have any money to actually take this trade. I'm trying to become longevity. At my age, at 40 plus, this is the crowd that I'm talking to. The goal is capital preservation and hopefully pay all your monthly bills just by selling naked puts so far out of the money that you collect the income. But if you do get a sign, okay, that's not the end of the world. You can just do the wheel and sell covered calls against it. In most cases, 8 times the ATR is so extreme that you will be happy to own a forever stock like Amazon, Apple. If it drops 8 times the ATR, yeah, I'll be happy to own 100 shares here, 100 shares there. Either keep it or they'll cover calls against it and collect even more income. That's what I got to you today. Subscribe. Thank you for 500 subscribers, and we start the school. We got like 25 members already. So yeah, let's build that nice little niche community as well about selling options. I'll see you next time.